Just before we get into this review, I know that I've been playing catch up the last couple days with my reviews, and a few videos have been late, but I do try to upload for you guys every day, so just bear with me as I catch up. I think I'm finally back on a regular sleep schedule. I don't know what's been going on with my body, but my stomach feels better today, which is good, and yeah, I'm back to sleeping normally, so I'm going to do this review, and let's roll the intro. Yesterday's winner was Rise of the Zombies. I actually had to, I actually ended up falling asleep on the couch, and had to start re-watching it in the afternoon, but I did finish it. This movie was definitely a B-rated movie, and I would give it a much lower rating than I've given any other movie in the past. I would only give it a 2 out of 5. The graphics were horrible in most scenes. Danny Trejo, who's actually on the cover, which is the reason I bought the movie, I don't even think makes it survives the first 30 minutes of the movie. So he's hardly even seen an entire movie, and he's on the cover. Like, that's why I grabbed the movie, was because I was like, oh, Rise of the Zombies, Danny Trejo, and I like Danny Trejo. I always have. He's always done a good job in the movies he's been in. If you've seen Machete, I loved Machete, so I don't know what direction this movie was taking. Anyway, it wasn't good. The opening scene is these people being chased. You're not really sure what they're being chased for, but they're being chased by zombies. They're driving down this hill in like this little tiny like suburban area, and you can tell he's going to crash right from the get-go. He crashes and the car rolls through the like suburban area and then flips over and flips the wrong direction. And it was horribly done CGI. The storyline starts out bad. It starts to make a little bit more sense as it goes. But I guess these people have basically kind of like quarantined themselves in Alcatraz. So this takes place in San Francisco. But yeah, most of the group ends up dying by the end, and they're trying to find some sort of cure. They don't. I don't think they did anyway. They kind of find a vaccine to like stop the virus if you're if you get infected, but it doesn't, like, you can't bring people back from the dead, which is what part of this movie was supposed to be, I guess. Yeah, there was plenty of action in it. There were some good moments where the like graphics looked good, like when they were in the prison and the zombies were eating people, but yeah, most of it was kind of bad. It was definitely a B-rated movie. I mean, it was funny in certain scenes, like just because it was so ridiculous that, yeah. And I don't know, they seem to be like tasers, like really excited about tasers. Every time they found a taser, they were always excited about it. I don't really understand why, because a taser doesn't really do that much to a zombie. You have to shoot zombies in the head in normal zombie film. Some of these zombies weren't shot in the head and they were killed. Some of them were electrocuted, so it was definitely a weird film compared to like Zombieland or Resident Evil or The Walking Dead. Like, the only way to kill them is to shoot them in the head, right? So this was I guess a different take on zombies. I can't really say much. There wasn't too much of a story to this movie other than to like find the cure. That was basically it. They were trying to find this doctor that had the cure, and he was testing it on animals the entire movie. He had tested it on himself, but had never had the guts to go out and actually test to see if it worked. But yeah, I don't think they ever found like a cure. They just found sort of a vaccine to stop the spreading of the disease, because it spreads around the blood cells and takes over the body, and it only takes about 20 seconds, so I kind of feel like this was almost like trying to rip off World War Z a little bit in that sense. But anyhow, that's basically it. This is a really, really short review today, just because, yeah, there isn't too much to say about this movie. But yeah, there's a longer video coming for you guys Wednesday, that's for sure, because I'm doing like a vlog slash review on Logan Noirs. You guys will see the next video, and I'm gonna keep trying to read this because I really want to get this book done. It's actually interesting. I just haven't found the time to pick it up again yet. I do remember the story, so I'm just gonna continue to read from where I left off because I'm fairly good at backtracking through the stories when I do that. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie. I would recommend it for a laugh. Definitely not a serious movie. There were definitely scenes that didn't make a whole lot of sense, like they're in the house and they go get the one guy to check upstairs, and then he shouts down and they almost shoot him. Like, you had to know he was up there. You just sent him up there. But yeah, there were definitely times where they should have been more aware of their surroundings as well. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. You never know where there's a zombie gonna pop up, right? And yeah, they were in the house and 3 or 4 different people get killed, I believe. And then the group gets separated and they have to fly this helicopter. I'm not really sure where they ended up flying the helicopter. I think that was basically the end of the movie right there. And yeah, I would just say that this movie wasn't, it definitely, if you know how they say, don't judge a book by its cover, well, this looks like a good cover, but it wasn't really that great of a movie. If I would go check out Danny Trejo's other work because it's excellent. And that is it for this review, and I will see you guys in the next review of Pacific Rim. That's the next review coming today. Thank you. Bye-bye.